Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faith Black Lights, we take a look at this. And what this is, as you can see before you, it is the Fireball. The Fireball stir-fried ramen. Not content. No, sir. Not content at all with the Korean spicy chicken. We have a spicy beef variant, is what I'm guessing this is. Manufactured for Quick Spice out of Commerce, California. But from Korea. And we have, it's not just spicy. What does that mean? What is not just spicy supposed to mean? Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. So you can see we've got, what do we have here? There it is, the extract. Yes. We have the furikake here for the flakes. That's nice. I like that garnish. I wish I would always be on there. But let's see here. Let's open this up. And we'll put this over yonder because we don't need that right now. Okay, so here we have the packet. I don't expect there's going to be anything particularly interesting in here or different or unusual. The instructions. Okay, instructions are cook the noodles first, then I'll add all the other stuff later, which is fine. We'll do that. I finally got around to getting a glass bowl rather than even. I have so many ramen in, and I'm just now, for this video, getting to the part of using a glass bowl. And the reason for that, of course, is so that I don't have to constantly be in danger of pouring soup base out when I show you how much liquid is left. So I got this glass bowl. And this will be the inaugural trial of that glass bowl, as it were. So here's the flakes. Here's the Fireball sauce. Very nice packaging. I like it. We are not going to leave these intact, however. And I don't know how close this bowl actually is to what we would call maybe like a normal white bowl, but we'll find out. I'm just gonna. It does. I almost should have left those whole because it's sloppy to eat like that. I don't like, as you may have noticed, I'm not really a fan of sloppy stuff, food-wise in particular. So these seem like they're larger noodles. Flavor Dry is kind of closer actually to like the Nissan Instant Lunch type noodles, but all right, so we are going to go and nuke it for 4 minutes and hope the bowl doesn't explode. Let it sit for 5, and we will be right back after that. And we are back, and here it is, all in its, these are very thick noodles. Very nice and thick noodles. All right, let's get our sauce here. Okay, so I'm really interested to see if there's going to be much of a flavor difference from the spicy chicken to the spicy beef. It smells like bulldog, which I think is a really good smell. I really enjoy, as it were. Well, these are, I think I left too much water in there. These definitely are very slippery noodles. Some noodles tend to stick more. These definitely are very, very slick. All right. Let's throw on the furikake. Just all right in the middle, I guess. All right, let's get a bite with. It's got some of that, and let's just go for it. Yeah, very definitely your standard extract heat. The flavor is different. Definitely has a... So beef has a deeper, richer sort of flavor to it. And that's kind of coming through here. It's imparted into this, into the base here. I do not love these noodles. There's a good amount of, yeah, beef flavor. There is a decent amount of umami here. Probably from the mushroom that's also in here. Very slippery noodles. I should have definitely taken more liquid out of this. I don't know anything about making Asian noodles and why some would be super, super slippery and others wouldn't, but these are definitely of the super, super slippery variety. Lord. Almost to the point where they're a bit challenging to stay on the fork. And so these are, they're pretty much as wide as the distance between the tines of the fork here. And it was compromising my ability a bit to collect them. Oh well, what the hell. Certainly nowhere near as hot as Samyang. I've been trying to decide, in fact, where to put these. Do we put them at a default one or a legit one? For me, I think I would put them on the barest edge of a default one. Or I mean, a barest edge of a legit one. They're hotter than the default one, but not... They're not blazing or anything. So, I'm not a fan of the soup base in general. This one is not bad. It's got a little bit of kind of oiliness on top there. But I'm not, eating that would be a bad idea because it is, so that's 62%. That bowl. What was in here? What was in here? 62% of sodium for the day. But it's obviously less because I'm not eating all that. I don't, it's one of the reasons I don't ever eat the soup bases. I don't need, well, I don't like it. I'm not a soup guy to begin with. But secondly, I don't need all the extra sodium. I don't know if anybody does, possibly. I'm not somebody who does. So, to me, there's little reason to eat that. It is, you could tell that there definitely is a lot of flavor there, though. I quite like what they did here. This is one of the better I will say it's one of the better flavored Korean spicy noodles out there, for sure. I wasn't sure quite what to expect from this. I mean, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's another knockoff. Yes, it is. But it is a pretty solid one, too. I actually quite like this. So, I have seen this finally getting into stores. I got this one off Amazon for quite a while. I could only find it on Amazon. And, you know, I've been scouring, trying to find more Asian noodles in that sort of motif. And I've done over 3 dozen of them at this point. There's quite a few of them. And I will continue to do them as long as they continue to make them. But this I would definitely put probably in the upper quarter of all the spicy noodles I've tried. It's a very good flavor. The bulldog and the beef flavoring they're using here go quite well together. Quite well. So yeah, super heat wise it's very moderate. Flavor wise it's pretty impressive. Heat wise it is very moderate though. It is, you get the instant snap from the extract. So extract is however hot it's going to get, it goes there immediately. With this one, like I said, it is a legit one, but definitely on the lower side of that. So people not used to this sort of thing might find that a little bit of a shock, but no chili is going to be challenged by this. That much is for sure. So, but overall, quite enjoyable. So I've got 3 more packs of this. I will quite happily whip through those. And yeah, pretty solid offering for sure. If you like this kind of thing, this is definitely one to check out for sure. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Fireball stir-fried ramen. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.